Taurus, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to. But don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. Okay. We've got the Scissors, first card out, disappointment and summer fear. We've got hard work ahead. We've got parting of the ways in either romance or business with the broken ring. So I guess this is something you're cutting out of your life. With the Scissors, you're cutting something or someone out. Or you may have, you may have tried something else on the side. You may have tried a different, maybe business venture or something with a person, and it turned out to be, they turned out to be untrustworthy. Something's broken here though. Not nice. Maybe you went into business with somebody that you were in a relationship with, and this hasn't worked out. You could have invested or given somebody you were in a relationship with some money, and they've gone into business with it and lost it. But in any case, this could have been with a younger man that's, broken things. This could be the person you're in a relationship with, or this could have been the person that, the business venture was with. And now you're in this position of authority on the throne here. I feel like how you've handled a matter, and you've got this hard work ahead, like I feel like to get back on top of things, kind of like rebuild yourself after this huge disappointment in a person or a situation. So I feel like definitely with this broken ring, even if you're still in a relationship with this person, the trust has been seriously damaged, and it may not be the kind of trust. It's like your trust in their ability to, read a situation. It may not have even been their fault, but it's like you trusted them to, handle something, and they didn't handle it. And so now you're kind of thinking, well, like, am I with somebody that just, I have to keep overseeing everything that they do? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you need to, you're like Taurus, you're a real no bullshit person, and you really need to be able to rely on a masculine, or flip and switch it, but you need to rely on somebody that they got like their wits about them, that they know what the hell's going on. We've got romance, celebration, party at the bottom of the deck. So, I'm wondering if this, something could have happened at a party. Which created this parting of ways, like created this mistrust. And this could have, something could have happened at a party, but, like on a personal level. But you actually were in business with this person as well. So, let's see. Let's have a look. Could it be like how somebody behaved at a party? Maybe a Christmas party? So sort of a bit of both, like a bit of business and a bit of, personal in there. Five of Cups in the reverse. I feel like, yes, it's been disappointing, but I feel like you're already getting over this. You just put it in a place. Like it may have even been like last week kind of thing. Very recent or right now, but you just, instead of, you're past the point of letting things drag out. When you see the signs, you just, walk away. Leave people to their mess, basically. You're not going to keep indulging it. You're just gonna get over it, and you know, not dwell in the past, I feel. So I feel like you're moving on quite well. The hard work ahead with the 8 of Swords, you're kind of feeling quite stuck and trapped in like what it's going to take for you to dig your way out of this hole. It's something you feel like you can't see past. Like you may have, this is like a situation where you know how much money you roughly earn per week or per month, and you know how long it's going to take you to build back what you've lost. And this is what's having you feel really like stuck with, you know, your earning potential or something like that. Stuck with how much, you know, whatever has happened, this disappointment, it's like before that happened, you could see your life moving forward and getting better and things getting easier. Now that the situations need to be cut out of your life, this disappointment, it's like back to the daily grind. It's back to where you were before is how it's feeling. And now, and you're actually in this, you're in this phase of trying to make a decision whether this business or romantic relationship has the trust been so severed that it can't be rebuilt. I feel like you're in that you're gonna be deciding that. Do you just let it go, or do you work on it? However this came about, because this is your hard work. You have worked not only on your career, your money, yourself. You've worked on yourself. You've worked on your spiritual ascension. You've worked on your personal development. You've worked on your triggers, and you know, you've matured. And I feel like you're dealing with somebody who hasn't done the same work. And it's like it's your money that got lost, or it's your, like, the disappointment has affected you more than it's affected them. And so, you know, now you're at a point where you're like, I'm not going to take a risk, and I'm not going to put my stuff on the line anymore for them. And do I even want to be in a relationship with somebody whom I can't trust on that level? So you're in this indecision. You don't know what to do about it. You love them. You do want to work on it. But you're kind of considering, I've been here before. I've done this before. Watch. And it doesn't. And it hasn't worked out. You know, you're going to have that niggle in the back of your mind all the time now of, you know, expecting what has happened before. Because, you know, like, broken trust it's no easy thing to rebuild. Like, once somebody is truly showing you their colors and not had your back, or not, you know, I feel like however it's gone, like, the responsibility, the loss has fallen back on you, not on them. I feel like you put more into a situation than they did. You had more risk is what I'm trying to say. You took all the risk, and then they were going to share the reward with you, but it didn't go to plan. So the loss is just fallen back primarily on you, I feel. So this is just like, are they going to make it right? Are they going to pay you back? Are they going to rebuild the trust? Did they have ulterior motives right from the start? As I say that, the Knight of Wands in reverse flips over. I feel like you're thinking they did have ulterior motives right from the start, and just doing a decision about this. King of Pentacles in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. See, this is what's really out of balance. Somebody who, I feel like somebody used your money. This King of Pentacles in reverse. This person that's out of balance that wanted you to help them out. And of course you're going to give, you know, you've given somebody the benefit of the doubt. and they've gone and lost it, or maybe they spent it on something that, you know, you didn't authorize for them to spend it on. They said they needed it for this, and they went and spent it on that. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, we just saw the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could have been a friend or a couple. This could have been a couple that you trusted. You're still trying to decide whether or not you cut this Queen of Pentacles out as well. So it was a King and a Queen of Pentacles that have done this. Something unsuccessful. And it... what is this? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles to the Five of Cups. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups in reverse. Is this an ex? Are you in... It's like somebody went back to their ex. Or somebody still has passion for this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. But this Ace of Cups in reverse is like there's no love here. But there's passion here. So is this a third party situation? What is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? King of Pentacles brought about this ending. But he's out of balance. It's like one person, maybe these two hooked up again for old time's sake. There is no love here. This is purely just sexual between these two. I feel like they're an ex because this relationship's not even... It's not a relationship. But they are divine counterparts. But they're both karmic in the reverse. So this could be the disappointment. Whether you're the feminine or the masculine. I feel like the person you've been with has still been maybe seeing or sleeping with their ex. Who they don't even love. I mean, it's... Even... Like, with this Nine of Cups, it's kind of like there's something really twisted about this. Like, something they're happy about. There's something they're happy about. They're happy about stabbing this person in the back. Maybe it was a bit of, like, vengeance. Like, somebody has played their ex. Kind of like trying to give them a bit of, you know, some of their own. I don't know. What is going on here? You're in this Eight of Swords with this hard work ahead. I feel like something is so shocking about the situation that it's like mind-boggling. Like you're struggling to wrap your head around what you have learned about a situation. Like, seriously struggling to grasp it. What's happened here? But you are aware of, like, it's all illuminated. It's like, you don't want to know what you now know. You wish you could put that blindfold back on, but you can't. Like, I feel like that blindfold has come off. You can now see that what's actually been happening behind the scenes with this King and Queen of Pentacles. You were told it was one way, but it's another way. So this is not somebody new. This is an old love. And I feel like somebody's found out that their partner has still been sleeping with their ex. Or Yeah. Still been having passion with your ex. That is what's now come through. And so, yeah. So it's like they've created this... You're feeling like the world's just on top of you, like you can't get ahead of the competition. You may be feeling like you're so far behind with work or with working on yourself even. Like this could have, you know, knocked your confidence like crazy. Like you thought you were past dealing with these assholes. You thought you were through all of this sort of thing. They could have been in it to try and take your money. This may have been a bit more than just somebody hooking up with their ex. This could have been somebody hooking up with you to while they're still seeing and involved with their ex, but coming after you for your money, and you're just like, you can't believe how far backwards it's made you feel you've gone, and how long it's going to take to get back ahead of the game again. You could have been spending a lot of your time on a new project or a new business opportunity with your new person, and taken time away from your main thing. And so your main business, say, or job or work or whatever you do, has like gone backwards a lot since you've been focusing on this other thing with this person, and that thing hasn't worked out, and you're sitting here feeling like, why did I you know, why was I pushing for their goals and dreams, and while mine are going backwards? This is how it's feeling. You're feeling like they've taken your time, they've taken your money, they've taken your sanity. 7 of Swords. And you thought you were past dealing with people like this. You felt like this was in the past and you'd risen above it. But you can't beat yourself up on the fact that, you know, you fell for somebody who represented themselves in a way that they aren't. That's on them. That's their bad, because you trusted them because they were so sneaky and deceitful with their lies. That's on them. 100%. But I know you're sick of dealing with these types of people and trusting people. You know, you really thought this one, you could trust this one. You really thought you could rely on somebody this time round. And you couldn't. So you're finding it really hard to grapple this information, and you don't know what you're going to do next. You don't know what you're going to do. You've got this 9 of Pentacles, Wands. Your defenses are up. You're feeling wounded. You're battle weary. But you're about to break out of this, and you're entering this new cycle. You know, you're not interested in love right now. I think because your defenses are up, you're not tapped into your intuition too much. Because you're doubting and questioning yourself. I feel like you're extremely intuitive, Taurus, because, you know, you're ruled by the moon. And you're an amazing, masterful manifester, but you're leaving a situation, and what you're dealing with is you're dealing with yourself, and you're doubting yourself because you thought you could trust a person that you got really close to, and they screwed you over. And it's had you start to doubt your intuition and your ability to read the energy, to pick up on, you know, a person as to their honesty and their authenticity or not, because you truly believe this one. And they've done a number of things. So you need to rebuild this confidence, and right now you've just got your defenses up towards everybody. You're questioning your ability to read people right now. This Emperor in reverse is the culprit. Somebody who abused their position of authority, somebody who abused you in a relationship with you, took you for granted, came in with all their promises and all of their dreams and all of their what you're going to do together, and the trust is now broken. Abused the position they were in, and the position they were in was your partner / husband, long-term partner, boyfriend. Here you are. Now you're in the reverse as well. Only because of what you've been through with this person. You're both feeling in the reverse. But you're avoiding a tower. You're avoiding a tower here. You're holding on to your financial stability. Whatever you've got left, you're holding on to. You're not giving them any more money, that's for sure. And you're trying to figure out what else you don't know about this person. What other secrets are there to uncover about money? What else haven't they told you is what you're trying to figure out now. So this relationship, whether you're still with them or not, is in serious disrepair. The trust is broken and you're still trying to decide how you feel about it, what you think about it, whether you believe them, whether they're telling you the whole truth, whether they're still holding secrets, and you're still considering whether or not you're going to stay with them right now because of what's transpired. So this is really disappointing. This is what's going on right now. And you need to trust your gut feeling. You trust your intuition, which you're not doing right now. But maybe you're waiting to calm down and to cool off and to let things give something a little bit of time to kind of grapple this everything that's happened. I think things could have been worse. Whatever's happened, it could have gone even worse. So you have avoided a tower, or right now you're trying to avoid a tower with this person. This is why you've got your defenses up. But this broken ring says it's a parting of the ways. So that's possibly what you're doing, is parting ways with this person, whether it's temporary or permanent. And that's what's avoiding a tower. But I feel like, you've kind of already had a loss. You've already had somebody take from you. Maybe you've only just caught them in this. Okay, so we've got a Three of Cups here, which is celebration and dealings with the younger man. So let's see. Clarify this Three of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Something feels like a setup. Death card in reverse. Feels like a setup. Like you could have found out that somebody came in, from your past, and the whole thing was a setup. The whole thing was fake. They just took advantage. And that's why you're grappling to understand how somebody could do what they've done. Now that you can see the big picture. I feel like this decision to part ways is really difficult because it's going to be financially challenging. And somebody is resisting this ending because of the financial challenges about breaking up with a person, even though they don't trust them. And, it's a means to an end at this point. Somebody is staying with a person due to financial security. Not because they're getting any money from them, but, it would be impossible right now to be able to live separately without some help. Clarify again this Three of Cups. So yeah, Six of Pentacles. Like somebody is in need of financial assistance here. And that is the only reason that they're still in this relationship. Or this could be this younger man that's in that situation. You could be taking somebody in to assist somebody that's going through a hard time, that's going through a breakup themselves. We've got this Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands, both in the reverse, and this is probably the younger man, honestly. And you are in a position of authority when it comes to this person. Like, they are not in control, you are. So, especially if you're helping somebody out, it's very one-sided. You're helping somebody out financially, or giving them a place to stay, or giving them some food, that sort of thing. I feel like you're giving somebody a place to stay. We've got this Knight of Swords in the reverse as well, and a Knight of Pentacles. So all the knights out here. I feel like this person just needs to get their money back under control, and they've been in a whole cycle for themselves. So this could be somebody who's lost their job that needs this financial support right now. So it's very one-sided. They're very overburdened by the situation they're in, though. Yeah. So let's have a look. So this puts you in a position of authority for sure, because you're the one helping. I feel like this is a different person, though. So you've gotten rid of this Emperor in the reverse or something. This could be a younger man coming in, trying to be in a position of authority about their life, but they're karmic, very karmic. But this is somebody who's trying to get you while you're vulnerable, and they're only a younger man because they're slightly younger than you. It doesn't mean they're like in their early 20s or anything. It just means that they could be a couple of years younger than you. So for you as a feminine, this is a younger man. Clarify this. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Yeah. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like they've got like this warped kind of confidence. Like they really... This is like somebody who knew you in the past, that you're nothing like that anymore. And it didn't even work then. But this is like somebody who's trying to come back. And they think they can just play you, honestly. They think they can kind of come in waving their wand around. Passive aggressive, like just love bombing and gaslighting. They think that that's going to work on you, but it's not. They're dreaming. Absolutely dreaming. They've got no money. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think you want this person. I don't think any of their charm or their wit or anything they come in with is like they're trying to return into your life. But I think you see them as karmic straight away, and you see their lies, you see their financial situation. This is just somebody who wants to come in and take advantage of your security, your finances, your money, and play games with you. And as soon as they're back up on their feet, or as soon as they've taken everything they can take from you, they'll be out of there again. So you're in a position to send this person away. Or if there's multiple people, send them all away. They're only coming in at a time of your life that they feel you're vulnerable. That's when they come back, when they're doing it tough. So yeah, and everything they tell you is going to be a lie. So this is in your future position. It hasn't happened yet, but what's happening right now is you're dealing with this disappointment in this affair that's happened here. Could be with another couple separate to you and your relationship. Because this is a Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles over here. They've done something together. And you're here with the Empress and the Emperor in reverse. This is you. So you could have been dealing with this other couple that has ripped you off. Ripped you both off, perhaps. But it's really put some damage on your current relationship is the thing. And I think however it's transpired, it's broken the trust between the two of you. Maybe just because your emperor didn't have your back, or vice versa. Somebody didn't have the other person's back in the situation. And I really do see like an ending starting to take place here, or a separation. Somebody at least wants to go. They want to go, and then these players think that they can swoop in when you're at your vulnerable time. So I would be very careful about that. There's toxic devil energy associated with it. It's very one-sided, and these people will come in to try and win at any cost. So, you know, I would be very mindful about protecting my energy with any of them. They're in your future position. It could be like as simple as soon as you change your relationship status to single online or on social media or anything like that, all of a sudden these karmic energies, these karmic masculines just try to swoop on and take advantage. So maybe be careful about making anything public at this point in time. Yeah. Okay, we've got Warrior of the Heart. So Polar Bear. All right, let's see. Warrior of the Heart. And this is the thing. I feel like when you love with all of you. You don't hold back. You're not going to waste your time with somebody that you can't give your whole self to. So when something goes wrong, when somebody betrays you, you know, it's earth-shattering. And you're really in it right now. Because it's like you dedicate your whole life, your whole everything, all of you, to somebody when you commit. And you found out you were that committed and they weren't. So, somebody here also could be struggling to get pregnant. Somebody could be trying to get pregnant. This Empress in the reverse could be struggling with fertility. That could create a parting of ways if, you know, maybe the masculine wants to get pregnant and the feminine can't. Or flip and reverse it. The feminine wants a baby, the masculine doesn't or can't. So we've got, you have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all of your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Intense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk. Be willing to live life from your heart rather than your mind. Honor your truth. Speak up for yourself. The greatest native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies lay down their weapons rather than fight. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away, but there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that, fearless. Fearless means just that, fearless. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. Through your example, find people and act on, through your example, people find and act on their truth. You're a light bearer for others. List everything that you're afraid of. Then next to that list, write every reason why it's important to overcome that fear. In other words, what does that fear cost you? Then make a list of the various ways you can overcome that fear. So I feel like this is where you're at dealing with this right now. In this Eight of Swords, this is the fear. She's not actually trapped and she's able to take this blindfold off, but the fear is what's trapping her. It's not reality. It's her reality in her mind. So this is a mindset to overcome this fear, to overcome this feeling of being trapped, to overcome this feeling of other people having, you know, advantage over you. It's like somebody's aware of their fears and their phobias, and they're aware that they let people kind of walk all over them, take from them. But this is like saying, like, somebody needs to really start standing up to themselves, for themselves. And maybe to themselves as well. Stand up to yourself and then stand up to others. So I feel like somebody here has really got a lot of like interpersonal development to work on. But mainly there's like this relationship, this broken trust, broken ring. So it's both, right? Like your relationship's not going to work in a healthy way if you interpersonally have a lot to deal with and to maintain your own sense of balance and healthy mind and emotional balance. Because that's going to impact your relationship. Like, you're only as good as, you know, your weakest link, right? So, and whomever that is, whether it's you or them, like, you got to grow at the same pace, or, you know, try and find that mutual balance between the two of you along the way. And this can be like years of being with somebody, and, you know, you grow at different paces, and then one person ends up way, and, you know, offshoot of where you started, the direction you were originally going. And you may get out of sync from time to time, but you can bring it back in. Alright, Taurus, this is your reading today. I hope it resonates and the messages are helpful. And if you like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll be back in a few days time with your next reading. But there are a couple of days I'm traveling, so it will be a little bit later than the usual once every 4 days. So keep your notification bell switched on so you get the updates when the next one drops. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday, around the 17th, 18th. So anyway, take care of you until we talk again. Bye for now.